Good morning. I'm back. I've got it for you. I've got something explosive for you. I'm so grateful. I just want to shout out Albert Kennedy from Telegram, who gave me permission to use this and to even say his name and thank him. So he's on Telegram under an account called CPA. And he has been freedom fighting for over 15 years. He sent me some interesting videos on YouTube, and I just realized I'm talking too low. So I got to get into my big, loud Katie voice. And I hope you enjoyed my cat's birthday party this morning. I was up bright and early. My husband was filming it. And yeah, she had a really good time. She threw up twice. Seriously, after getting her like little champagne and a bucket toys that have catnip. It's funny. And she's all passed out now. Stuff all over the floor. Yeah. So anyways, I was getting ready to do this story, right? And I'm up in my bathroom, I'm getting ready. I don't work till noon. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh, fuck. It's Tuesday. I'm supposed to get my nails done. And I run downstairs and they're already looking for me. So I had to fly out and do that. But hey, don't they look great for Easter? Nice little French manicure and a little pink sparkle. And she was awake. So that was even cooler, right? To have someone to talk to. Yeah, another fringy. Yes, so, okay, I bid adieu, here we go. I got to get to work, so I'm probably not going to pop on after this, but I will leave you with some beautiful words that Albert left me with this morning that he'd written. He's got some beautiful prose and just about keep pumped, stay up, keep fighting. We're getting there. Nothing wonderful comes easy. Okay, love you. Enjoy. I hope you enjoy. Pray. Let's really pray. Come on, God, please protect everybody involved, the people helping me, including myself, these Chestermere brave people that are standing up against this alleged, that is the key word. Sorry, you're not supposed to open your eyes in prayer, but I did. Okay, it's alleged, innocent till proven guilty. I'm just saying, there could be something really dirty going on in the town of Chestermere, Alberta, and that's why the mayor was unlawfully fired with 3 of his councilmen and 3 CAOs, which he appointed. I'm about to read you a letter. Oh, shoot, I think it's from the wife of one of the CAOs. And if all goes according to plan, this could be enough to bring down a whole bunch of dirty players in Alberta. And the main one, allegedly, Rick McIver, responsible for having that mayor fired. He's one of the ministers and holding up a lot of the alleged corruption, allegedly. Anyway, here we go. For you, this was sent to me. Thought you might find it interesting. I live there and I was involved in this from the beginning. I led the campaign for the mayor and most of the council due to previous issues. My husband was one of the CAOs. It was me who initiated this freedom campaign because of what McIver did was allegedly illegal, not to mention a conflict of interest. There are many municipalities in Alberta where the council was taken out allegedly after trying to clean things up, alleged kickbacks, etc. I was highly involved in getting the mayor and some councillors elected. There is a lot of alleged corruption in this town and a lot of alleged corruption that's going on in some of the old guard UCP comes directly out of this town. One of the councillors who was elected was Stephen Hamley. He ran on cleaning up and investigating wrongdoing by previous councils. The mayor, Jeff Colvin, went along with this. Stephen, his wife, and I were exposing a lot of things, like the fact that the Chalmers Council, Chalmers is McIver's former biatch and still close friend, said that they had lowered taxes when in fact they'd raised them. There were issues with the office site levies, spending on roadworks to the tune of millions with lots of alleged kickbacks, which Jeff has evidence for. During Colvin's campaign, the Chalmers Council had a $40 million field house plan that after the election, my husband Mark, the then CAO under Jeff, said was worth about $7.5 million And the woman who was running against Jeff allegedly was heard around town saying that she would have to disown some of her family because she would be so rich after becoming the mayor. That's on an $80,000 salary. The big thing that happened before Chalmers was mayor, under the previous mayor, Matthews, 5,500 people signed a petition because their council had exceeded their debt limit from the province, but they wanted to borrow more. So they created a corporation for water and they moved all the debt over to the water. That put people's water bills up 65 to 125%. People were incensed, and one lady by the name of Lori Bold initiated a petition. More than 5,500 people signed, which is more than voted for in the election in a town at that time that had less than 23,000 people in it. Maybe even less than that. I forget. This was under Mayor Matthews. Her parents have land adjacent to that fully finished road that was paid for by taxpayers in the city, which is never done. Roads are done by the builders. The MLA at the time was Leela Eyre, and she allegedly wouldn't even take the petition up to the province. They had to get an MLA from another district to take it up. The Matthews Council all stepped down. When it did, there was an election, but they brought in their own guy, Marshall Chalmers, who was the mayor of Camrose and brother-in-law to Rick McIver, Minister of Municipal Affairs. Incestuous. Chalmers, etc., was allegedly involved in a lot of wrongdoing there, as many in that town will tell you. The cabal in Chestermere is a well-oiled machine with about 200 people in their network in this town. I hear the former MLA Bruce McAllister, now close to Smith, Danielle Smith, Mickey Amory, Minister of Safety, and Derek Frum, Smith's personal lawyer, were all allegedly pushing Chalmers, as was McIver. The fear was palpable when Jeff and Stephen got to power. They began investigating what happened in the past, and boy, did they find a lot. I had been talking to Jeff about bringing in a provincial police force, and of course, someone was allegedly reading my email as they had found out I was doing that and had been discussing it with Jeff. Jeff said he never discussed it anywhere else, so the only place they would have found out was from my email, which I had sent in to a friend close to the premier. There was one incumbent who was re-elected in the current council, Ritish Narayan, allegedly involved in much. Within her 10 days of being elected, he was already doing things to block. Sorry, I'm excited. He allegedly had the media in his back pocket because, of course, all the bad guys work with the mainstream media. Jeff can tell you, I just gotta scroll, sorry. Oh, no, not that side. There we go. Okay, sorry, I'm losing my place here. There it is. Jeff can tell you a lot more of the things that Narayan did, but he allegedly tried to get the bank to foreclose on the city loan and all kinds of things that he didn't have the right to do. And he allegedly got the media working against Jeff to discredit him. Then a police report was accidentally sent to the city, one of Jeff's staff, and it allegedly said they were asking permission from Ottawa RCMP headquarters and the K Division to arrest Jeff. The reason cited was allegedly that he was going to replace the RCMP. They had a charge that was allegedly fabricated, and once it was found out that Jeff had that paper, they stopped that plan. But that also only happened allegedly because they knew he was going to do an ACERT. I helped write the ACERT application. It was submitted, and the RCMP allegedly said it was not sent to the right place and told Jeff to send it somewhere else, but provided no email or fax number, so that was a challenge to find. It included a lot of information about the former Mayor Chalmers and McIver, the Minister of Municipal Affairs. When it was finally sent in, McIver immediately removed Jeff and the council unlawfully. That allegedly stopped the ACERT investigation. In other words, it allegedly stopped investigation of McIver himself and his brother-in-law. His brother-in-law had allegedly been running around town telling people that McIver was going to remove Jeff and make him mayor again, and he was allegedly saying that long ago. McIver allegedly claimed that Jeff had stolen money, and that's what he was telling powerful people we all know of, but Mark was the CAO. Mark, as in my husband, Mark. Many believed McIver at first, but Mark said that wasn't so, as did I. Some were very upset because they had allegedly been lied to by McIver. Mark confirmed that there is no way Jeff could take money because it was not sent by check, and it was sent by an internal machine, and he knew for a fact that Jeff had no access to it, and there was evidence to prove that provided, and yet McIver allegedly kept that narrative and is still keeping it today. The trouble for them is that I contacted David Parker, TBA leaders, the CA board president, and the executive, as well as the other freedom leaders, and then I got him connected back to Rick Goddery, who has been taking him around the province. He is not the first mayor and council who has allegedly been removed for trying to clean things up. The difference is us, the freedom movement. Now our people are behind him, and this is becoming a thorn in the side of the UPC, specifically the alleged bad guys in there. So we're making enough noise that we hope we can get McIver removed, which I believe will help Danielle Smith hugely. So it sounds like they have a little bit of hope with her. Our end goal is to get rid of McIver, and then we can probably get Jeff and the council reinstated. The problem is that Smith has a lot of people who are from the Chestermere cabal, and she doesn't know it. I hope this helps. Beautiful, eh? I would drive to Chestermere if they're going to have some kind of rally and have everybody stand behind Jeff and his team. That would be so cool if we could all go. I would do that. Okay, I'm just going to read you some beautiful words that Albert closed on. Real Canadian patriots. I'm not afraid. I don't fear what's coming. I don't fear the attacks. I don't hate my neighbor. I have an audience, right or wrong. I have a responsibility to the future. I've accepted whatever fate comes my way. My voice won't be silent to appease the narrative of tyranny. When all avenues of redress are closed, revolution becomes not just a choice, but a moral imperative. The only response to the tyranny that seeks to crush the spirit of humanity. In the face of tyranny's relentless march, revolution stands as the ultimate act of defiance, the clarion call of a people who refuse to be silenced, who refuse to be slave. Albert Kennedy, March 26, 2024. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the difference between my message and all the others out there. Hear, hear. Who agrees with that? Okay, I will end. I came back for a sec just to say, when you don't fear death, when you believe in eternal life, you really start living. And that's what this is all about. This batshit crazy world. This is the Great Awakening. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong spot. I am really tired. I had to sleep with like one eye open all night. I'm serious. I had probably 3 hours sleep, but I only work a few hours today. So, okay, I'm going to get this uploaded. Oh, there's so many things I wanted to say, but I'll say them in the next video. Have a really happy Easter. I'm going to take a couple days off. I'm exhausted. I'm working a ton and going to be away for a bit. And I'll hop back on as soon as I can. Okay, God bless. Thank you, everybody. Keep sharing. Thumb. Wake up, algorithm.